My fiancé shut me out of the family trip I funded since her mom brought her ex, so I froze the cards and the moment I saw him, my entire world shattered. My fiancé, on a dream vacation I'd paid for, was sitting across from her ex-boyfriend, and she had no idea I was watching. My living room, usually a sanctuary, felt cold and hollow that night. I was staring at a screen, a casual video call turning my stomach to ice. This story doesn't start with betrayal, not really. It starts with me, Ethan, being an idiot who mistook generosity for trust. I'm 34, an architect in Austin. I'm not rich, but I'm comfortable. I've always been careful with money, the kind of guy who maxes out his retirement and actually reads credit card terms. I met Chloe 3 years ago at a friend's wedding. She was a bridesmaid, and I was at the singles table. She was, without a doubt, the most beautiful woman I'd ever talked to, the kind who just lights up a room. We started dating 2 weeks later, and by month 6, I knew she was it. The person I'd been waiting for, the one who made me want to build a future, not just a career. She moved into my apartment after a year. We adopted a cat, talked about kids, where we'd retire, all the normal stuff couples plan for forever. I proposed last March at a little Greek restaurant downtown. Got down on one knee, right there between the tables. She said yes before I even finished the question. I remember thinking, this is happiness. This complete certainty you've made the right choice. Everything was good until about 6 months ago. Chloe started talking more about her family, specifically how her mom, Brenda, had always dreamed of visiting Greece but never had the money. Her family wasn't poor, but they weren't exactly comfortable. Her dad worked construction, her mom was a part-time bookkeeper, a trip to Europe was just never in the budget. Chloe mentioned it maybe 3 times over a few weeks, never directly asking, but always with this sad tone, like it was an impossible dream. One night after dinner, I just said it. I told her I'd pay for the whole family to go to Greece for 10 days. I saw her face light up. I felt like a hero, like I was doing this incredibly generous thing for the people who raised the woman I loved. Looking back, I can see how naive that sounds. But at the time, it felt right. It felt like what you're supposed to do when you're joining a family. The trip was set for late September. Chloe, her mom, and her younger sister, Julia, who's 26 and works in marketing. I started planning everything in July. I booked the flights using my credit card points, reserved hotels in Athens, Santorini, and Mykonos, nice places, but not luxury, just well-reviewed 3-star spots. I set up a separate checking account just for trip expenses. I transferred $8,000 into it, gave Chloe the debit card, and told her to use it for food, museums, train tickets, anything else they needed. I specifically told her, I trust you. Use it for whatever makes the trip better. I want you guys to enjoy this without worrying about money. And I meant it. I really did. I wasn't trying to control anything. I wasn't asking for receipts or checking the balance every day. I just wanted them to have a good time. Chloe kept saying thank you, how lucky she was, how her mom was going to cry. Honestly, I felt amazing, like I was investing in my future family. The only weird part was that I wasn't going with them. Chloe said her mom wanted it to be a girls' trip, some bonding time before the wedding. I didn't think anything of it because I had a big project at work anyway and couldn't really take 10 days off. They left on a Friday, bottom left of screen, click full story.